Hello, YouTube, and welcome back into some Let's Play Civilization 6. We are going to need science like crazy soon. The thing about the mid-game naval-based domination is the need for niter, which needs you to come down here. And then also, like later on, if you want battleships, you need to go all the way to industrialization and then work the whole bottom half of the tech tree all the way down to actually uncover the ships themselves, which are... Where are you? There, battleships. Refining. Thought they were in steel. Refining. So we're going to need a whole lot of science. We're still in the setup stages of the game. I have my first campus locked in. I'd like to lock this one in soon. That'll be a couple decent campuses for us to start off with. This is 1, 2, and then 3 initially. So not the best, not the worst. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a +5 campus. So that really good one is one we want to get. And then we can prioritize our early cities once we have our ancestral hall, et cetera, to at least lock in, if not build their campuses as well. Tipu Tip, thanks for the follow, and Paradise Lost on. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Cool. What's the next civ for Tots after Gran Colombia? We have to finish up our Canada playthrough. And then, yeah, then Murica, maybe, is next.
Wealth consists.
All right, currency gives us era score as well. Now we're only 6 away from our golden. I don't know what our golden's really going to do for us. Maybe if we want to think about that golden, we could potentially float the idea of free inquiry and get these commercial hubs down. But then I'm asking a whole lot out of these cities early on, especially when they already have plans. Each have already gotten a wonder. We already have 1 district built here. We're going to work on our second one soon, so might be a little too taxing right away, but we'll see. I do want to unlock my industrial zones right away. I also want to unlock this aqueduct so that our plans don't get derailed by iron. So I want to at least go to those first. Oh yeah, that was an earlier plan. Sorry. That we added in the Oracle and changed that plan. This city can definitely put a district next to TOA, but yeah, that's my bad. That was just an old pin. What about Colosseum? I don't know that I can commit to Colosseum. I also don't think it hits enough cities to be crazy worth it. I mean, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Colosseum's not bad, but it's also nothing to really write home about. Like, it's 10 cult. Like, it's still really good, but I usually want a few more than that. And it also commits us to a district slot, and I don't know where it could go reasonably within this area. That would have to be the spot for it, or here. And I think I start to miss out on stuff. Do you know how reliable getting Machu Picchu is this day? It doesn't look like Machu Picchu has the fire under it that it used to, but I can't speak to exactly how reliable it is and whether you should be going for it. Okay, Kargan, the seed will be up tonight on the YouTube videos. Map seeds are always right underneath the YouTube videos, as well as links to like my Twitter and the Discord and Twitch and stuff. But every game I put on YouTube should have. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying that I haven't gotten reports and had to fix some, but they should be on the YouTube videos. Look at how fast our capital's growing. It's really nice. So a settleable little island, maybe even more. I'm not really sure what we're going to do with these little sporadic type cities or potential cities. I can't afford a soothsayer. That is an interesting thought. Buenos Aires, we could levy somewhat soon and then sacrifice all of their units. I kind of like that. I'm a little hesitant to grab the Soothsayer now because they're so freaking expensive. 4 maintenance per turn this early on, while we can afford it, is a hefty price to pay. So I think I'll probably wait. Like, why buy it now and pay a 4 gold per turn tax when what I really need to get to is 260 gold. But we can do that. We can try to win this competition. We have 11 turns to do it. We could actually just ignore this one too, and try to get the next one. We do need time to get to the volcano. We're not that far away. How much movement do they have? Oh, they only have 2 movement. I only have 11 turns to do this, so actually I might just ignore this for now. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units to sacrifice. That's like 6 turns or whatever. Buy it. 1, 2. I can't even really go through La Venta. Yeah, no. I'm probably gonna ignore this competition. I'd like to win it. I should have picked a faith-based Pantheon if we wanted to do a lot of Soothsayer stuff. Oh, it does have 3 for us. That's true. You can surround the volcano with units? All right. I will make a play for it to try to appease chat. Oh, that maintenance, though. I wonder if I can get 60 gold out of you somehow. One more. Oops. Hi, Phoenix. Just got this game played about 20 hours or so. Lot to learn. Yeah, there's a lot to learn for sure. Cool. Civ Rev. Any initial tips for not screwing yourself on food, science, gold, etc. later on? The biggest thing with Civ 6 that you probably need to wrap your head around is you need to go super wide. By that, I mean get lots of cities. The more cities, the better. Basically, all the mechanics in the game reward you for going wide, and very few of them reward you for going tall or having like huge cities. So just make sure you're spending about the first 100 turns of the game on standard speed, expanding your empire for the most part, and getting lots of cities. So you should approach turn 100 on standard speed and have somewhere around 8 to 12 cities in any given game. And then the rest of it is just kind of like learn as you go. But as long as you're getting enough cities, you should be in an okay spot, especially if you have some Civ experience. Yeah, and then once you start to learn that, like working on districts, adjacencies, things like that, those are all skills that you'll need to master eventually. So it's 8 turns to get there. So realistically, this is our volcano, right? So I'm going to try to bait this guy out. Last time we saw the spearmen come and try to attack my slinger, even though it's pretty damaged, and then maybe my scout can clear the camp. That will get us even closer to our golden age. And then, yeah, there you go. Chat has all kinds of suggestions for you, Phoenix. We are a Civ 6 channel, community, etc., etc. So if you have questions about Civ, chat certainly has your back, as do I. So please don't be shy about asking questions. I don't find that the value proposition for industrial zones work in most situations, Mr. Hoffer. If you go to my YouTube and look at the most recent Maya play, you can see industrial zones at their best, including a 460 plus production capital city. But in most games, you really shouldn't build that many industrial zones. My man. And welcome in, Phoenix. Thanks for the follow.
Sometimes the wheel turns slowly.
Have I gotten the spear combat bonus from this? No, I have not. I have not. God, that Apadana is very tempting. I'm going to build a quick water mill for the Eureka that it provides. That's another era score 2. Do the volcano elsewhere? I don't have that time. We have 9 turns to complete. Oh, yeah. Walls for engineering would be good, too. It does give me my aqueduct thing. Is that better than this? Maybe I'll do that here next. All right, next Pingala promotion. We'll take Connoisseur. Government-wise, I'll take discipline quickly. I mean, I can try to do this one. I might be able to get there in time.
Organisms don't think of...
Okay. The Great Barrier Reef being flanked by reefs kind of makes me happy. That's on point, game. That is on point. More reefs. How about it? The greatest of barrier reefs. Yes, indeed.
The poets have been...
I still think I can wamboozle this guy, even though he's being difficult. Oh, hi, somebody. Is that, who is this? Whose colors are these? Nubia? Could be Zulu. Yeah, Zulu has a skin like that. Or they look like that, right? All right, let's head this way. Culture's looking decent. Could be Genghis. Okay, give them a decent tile. What are some of the things that affect a decision to hard tech a tech or civic and not try to go for the Eureka outside of things like iron on an iron mine? Done. Hey, dude, thank you so much for the 100 bits. How you doing? What's happening? How's life? So if it's a reasonable quest that I can get fairly, you know, with like a builder charge, then you're almost all of these in the atomic or the ancient and classical era are super gettable, right? Like all of these are very, very reasonable things to get. The times when I will just ignore them are when they're dumb, right? Like extract an artifact and I don't even have a theater square. You know, I don't even have an archaeological museum and have no plans for it. So I'm not going to go that far out of my way for a Eureka like that. Some of them you just have to be like, well, I need to go to chemistry. I'm going to get an alliance, but I want to go here now. And then in that case, it might not be worth it. And then some of them are just dumb, and I never wind up getting. 2 aerodromes I usually like skip, right? Like there are a bunch in here. Like kill a fighter. Are you kidding? Like what? Like thematically I get it, but like functionally in your games, like just skip over that one, right? Like there are some of them that you're just gonna skip. Yeah, build 2 oil power plants. Build 3 workshops. Like no, thank you. But the easy ones you should definitely get because it's a lot of science. It's very, very worth it on the science front. Oh, are you serious? Oh, my God. Can you, with the auto movement, really? I hate everything. Yeah, 3 airports exactly. Like, no thanks. I'm not gonna go that far out of my way because here's what you look at. You can have a city work on an aerodrome and work on the airports, but like there's no ROI on it. Versus like I could just have that city that could also potentially do that, run some campus research grants, and make up for a big chunk of that Eureka that I'm skipping. No, the problem is with the oil power, and I don't even remember what Eureka that is, but the oil power plants one. Here, 2 coal power plants. Like, I don't know. Like, if you're doing space race stuff, you may have triggered it. Like, a couple industrial zones can be fine, but like 2 oil power plants, like oil I actually like, but like, okay, so in order for me to get this Eureka, I have to have teched electricity, built 2 oil power plants, and like in order for that to be good, I also have to have oil. So I need this, and then I get a small, like, I mean, not small, 40% of this 1,800 is a huge number, right? But why not just skip that and run a campus research grant or 2? So. Some of them I don't find to be worth it, is really what it comes down to. I don't really want any of this from him. I don't mind trading, and I don't mind trading this, really. I don't think I want it right now. Maybe we'll do open borders instead. Yeah, I love the suggestion of like this volcano erupting, let's call it 2 or 3 times. You know what I mean? But actually like making land here. How cool would that be for like the idea that the map is dynamic and keeps changing throughout? Like disasters have granted us that in a lot of different ways and in some pretty impactful ways. But I love the idea that we would also kind of be terraforming or whatever as we're going. So. How many industrial zones should your civ have on average? If you're doing it right, like 1 per centralized, like I'm planning 1 for these 5 cities, and that's because of the regional effects pay for themselves. If you're going into space, you can have as many as you want. I'm not going to fault you for it. But in most other play styles, you really shouldn't be building. Somewhere between 0 and 3, yeah, is correct. Seven turns. You didn't come chase me. Why not? It is Mansa Musa. Hey, I called it. I said I was like an early merchant gone like this. That's crazy. It must be the inimitable, the fabulous, the hat-wearing Mansa Musa. And actually, that kind of tracks given all of this land. Although it's like, why you should have spawned here, Mansa. Why are industrial zones bad? It's a return on investment. We can have a big discussion about them after this video if you guys want. So just stick around. We can do a big industrial zone. If a lot of people are curious about them, we can go over it. I don't mind. I really just need to make a stinking video. There goes the Jebel. Very, very difficult to get. Turn 69 Jebel. Nice. Very nice. I know it's like the most hot topic conversation. All right, I eventually want these other districts for sure, but since I can lock this in now, we might as well. I know it's going here. I'd also like to lock in these other ones, but I really want to get working on these settlers. It's turn 70. We're really behind on our expansion. But 3-turn settlers are pretty pog. I guess 3 turns here because I'm not running the policy. So we actually want a policy switch. I know Apadana still here is kind of throwing me off too. I could just get this theater square in the 3 turns. That actually might be fine rather than work on the walls, although that's a Eureka. I'm going to have them get walls, and I'm actually going to get the granary here. Something like that. And Cleo. Hey, we found people. Yeah, I know. I thought pyramids would be gone by now. He's been working on them forever. Only one more era score needed for our golden. Yeah, again, I'm really not that interested in this. I'd much rather actually sell our resources to him. Do you not want one of these? Yeah, you don't want one of those. Felt like a little low of a low ball deal. Keep our money rolling. They can't share a tile, can they? Oh, they can. Yeah, getting used to soothsayers for sure myself here. No, but again, I'd be willing to trade all kinds of stuff with you. 9 per turn for dies. I'm happy to go without our Temple of Artemis should be most of the resources we need. So we traded away all our luxuries and we're still ecstatic because of that. Yeah, so you can only do this one at a time. So we'll get 4 of them done. Are we the first one to participate? That's interesting. Oh, God. I'm going to get back up here and see if I can steal it. Oh, see, he's doing it too. Winding down, 4 turns left. Really need this pasture. I need builders. There goes Apadana.
Cannot find time for recreation.
So turn 73 Apadana. We'll have to get used to the new timings and such. So we got our 20. Yeah, so people are starting to sacrifice. Interesting. I wonder if they like saw me get it and like that's their thing. We've got 3 turns to get it. We'll see. We shall see. All right. I definitely, we do have barb issues for sure. But I want to get in our settler policy now. Although that could go here. And we could keep this for something else. Because 2 gold per turn is not that interesting. Actually, land surveyors maybe. So I can get that pasture. I don't know if this guy will have gone back yet. I'm sending the scout to check it out. He's got the clout. No doubt. Two-turn settlers or two-turn theater square? Let's finish this theater. Well, do I want to finish this theater square this age? I guess so. We're probably going to go really far over on era score here. Because this is going to be era score. So is this. But I could use the district because I could use the economy. And we've got a while before the end of the era. I think I'm going to finish both these districts. Even though it's going to take us way too far over on our era score. They're just too good not to. Especially with Pingala here. We need this one. I think I want to start getting some builders now. I do want the walls for the Eureka. Maybe I wait then. And buy a builder or two. Now we're in the lead. Yeah, I'm already over. I'm gonna be even further over by winning this competition, etc., etc. But that's okay. Is choral music impossible to get now? Well, that's gonna make me like religion a whole lot less. Because that sucks. Yeah. Coral first. Still like and feed the world. Lol. All right. Petra City is in the can be in the works here. Two-turn settlers. Let's do it. I also really want a builder. Next turn we can buy one. See? Fine. Petra has better tiles to work. Oh my god. Wow. That one though. What is affected next year when you go over an era score? What really happens is whatever you're over is just your new base. It's your new starting threshold. So by going 10 over on our golden age, like getting to 51 era score, doesn't benefit us at all. And what it does is like the mental math that I play is like, do I want to save this district, which I just built for 3 era score until the next era? I can save those types of resources and those types of clicks or whatever for the next era and just make sure that I can kind of constantly be in one versus getting all of the era score in this one and then just having nothing to do in the next one. Scientist-wise, yeah, nobody all that spicy. All right, we got to get back out of there. Looks like they're coming for candy. And then I should win this. This type of a thing, I can't avoid this. I can't save this for next era. So like, you know, try to save your savable era score for the next era and then just, you know, get the stuff that's sort of unavoidable. Rip. Rip. That's fine. It's okay, I guess. Hey, Akio. How you doing? Uh-huh. Now, the problem with this free Soothsayer unit we're about to get, that's another 4 maintenance. Are you kidding? That's 8 maintenance off of 2 units that really aren't benefiting me that much. Yeah, let's buy that builder. Like this, like getting this pasture is unavoidable era score for us at this point, but it's still something I need to progress my game, and it won't be available next era as something that provides era score. So you don't have to worry about a thing like that. Yeah, you could just delete it. Feels like a waste though. Like why spend the faith, go do it, and then also just delete the rewards? That's like the most... what is the equivalent of that, like, in real life? It's like...
Heyo, love your streams. They helped me a lot in getting better at this game.
Hey, Jeffrey, thank you.
Keep up the good work.
That is so kind of you. Thank you for the 4 months. Thanks for the ongoing support. Thanks for the value for value. And I'm happy to help. Hope you're enjoying your stay here in the shop. Good to have you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like there's like a line in some movie where there's like really hoity-toity people, like picture the mom from Archer or whatever, and like the joke is I'm gonna crucify it. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna butcher this so bad. But there's something to the effect of like, well, we're gonna be out of town, so we can give the butler the week off. You know, he won't have to cook and stuff. And it's like, no, don't give the butler the week off. I don't want him to get rusty. I feel like that's kind of the equivalent of what we just did. Like we won it for the sake of winning it, but we didn't actually want any of the results. Akio, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woodhouse, exactly. Yeah, I'm thinking of starting another forest fire. Also, I the other day made a joke about starting a forest fire and then made a Yogi Bear reference. That's obviously wrong. It's a Smokey the Bear reference that I was trying to make. But my brain's dying because I'm getting old. So dumb. Here's our free Soothsayer. So what can you do? You have 2 charges. So let's start this forest fire. And don't we just want it here? Like, aren't these great tile? Like, don't we just want to make these better and better? So you have a second charge now too. Do I like hold on to this for the next one? Oh yeah, we could come improve the Petra tiles. That's not a bad idea. You know what? I kind of... Like, here's the thing about this guy, right? Like, he drank the Kool-Aid. He, like, showed up to the volcano ready to get tossed in. And then nobody tossed him in. So, like, I kind of feel bad. I can't even delete him? You know what? I will sacrifice you, warrior. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave you out. It's horrible of me. Yeah, imagine for those of you who have played Fallout New Vegas, that guy is the equivalent of the zombie that thinks the guy that thinks he's a zombie that isn't a zombie that gets left behind when all the rest of the zombies go into space. That is what just happened with that guy. I won't let that happen. It's immoral, and I won't be a part of it. I won't be a part of it. Or ghouls, whatever. Not zombies. You're right. They were ghouls. Whatever. Whatever. And then I just like walked back into Death's door here with my scout. He also apparently has a death wish today. Oh man. New Vegas is a great game. I agree. I never played 76. All right. Well, I mean, smoke him if you got him. Between the camps, we'll just start there and see where it goes. But the population loss, I mean, it's just one. And I have so many chops here to work. I'm not too worried about population. Here you go, buddy. Oh, can I not sacrifice you because the event's not going on? No, you really are going to get left behind. I can't even delete you. Poor guy. Oh. Nerd. What is this? What is this? I feel bad. I didn't need to buy this tile, by the way. The city could have just gotten it for free. Oh my god, it's all burning. Oh no, we lost 2 more. Okay, you guys are right with the population loss. That's my bad. Let's go make some haboobs. It's just 1. Now it's 2. I've made a huge mistake. Clearly. I don't think so, Zinc. Now I want builders. We're getting so close to feudalism, though. We're getting so close to feudalism. You just override this tile for their theater square. I don't really care about the marsh harvest here. They have more if we need them. They're already at 7 of 9 housing. So I think it's okay to just override this. I mean, it's a +5 theater square, so... Need to unlock harbors. I could also do the same with their theater square, although this harvest means a lot to our caps, so probably just start with a monument. What did you do, Soothsayer? Unbelievable. What? Primordial map is awesome, you guys. I really, this is such a clever, like, I love these little, like, it's almost continents and islands. I keep thinking it's Pangaea and it's not, and I actually don't want it to be. I love this. I think this is neat. Like, go settle this island. 100 games, 100 days. How you doing, dude? What's happening, my friend? How's life? Welcome in. Good to see you. No. Oh, no.
Without mathematics,
Oh, what have we
invincibility.
done? We're down to 5 population. No. Oh, man. That's glorious. That's actually glorious. Yeah, man, it's good to see you too. A little bit longer stream today. I've switched my schedule to start about an hour later. That's a big part of it. I have regrets, chat. All right, now we've got a nice Pingala doing Pingala things. Forest fires are done. I know, it's true, Jay. It's true. I know. I didn't heed the advice of the inimitable Carl. What was I thinking? I found 20 horses in a hut. There he is. Hey, Carl. Are you laughing at all my mistakes? Because I'm loving this game. It's a lot of fun. This Civ 6 game, you guys, it has legs. It has legs. I don't know. We'll find out. We're gonna learn a lot. I understand. Like maybe I make a haboob and it doesn't make anything better. But a lot of this stuff I'm doing for the first time, so I don't mind learning and making mistakes. I just gave you horses, and this is how you repay me. Dust storms don't buff, for sure. Or is it just they rarely buff? Like we not only did we break the tiles, we like literally broke the tiles. We literally broke the tiles. I'm glad, Carl. That's good. Yeah, I guess what are we looking for? Floods over here? I could see that. Assuming that works. Will this cause a haboob or a flood? Let's find out. Caused a haboob. One tile gain fertility, so you guys are wrong. I was waiting to do all of these myself because I don't trust the reports of chat sometimes. As much as I love you all, chat. It just said the violent storm that I just created, one tile gained fertility. This wheat tile. So haboobs can work. They can work. Okay. 6 turns on the era. You're going to kill my settler, are you? I'm pretty close to it. And 7 tiles from the haboob raging on over here. So that haboob we started, it's quite good. There's another. Oh, what? 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 Is that a 7 base tile? That's a 7 yield wheat farm. That's amazing. I love it. Need to get to engineering so I can lock in this, and then we need to lock in this, and then I can discover iron. See? You guys were worried about the population. Silly. I assumed that all the disasters worked the way that normal disasters work. So I wasn't worried about it. But chat. Hello. I was going to say Lisbon. That's so funny. I was like, I'm going to be... That's Lisbon, isn't it? Just random. Just random thought. Do I send this out or do I wait for the second envoy? I think I sent it out. We're not going to be able to suzerain them anyways. I want that 4 gold per turn. Make up for my soothsayer cost. What have I done?
One man's...
So that was that. We got one more fertile tile out of it. This one killed somebody. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, that was this. Fire ended. Yeah. More population loss. Okay. So do the disasters not in your hometown. That is super interesting. Uh-oh. 4 fertile tiles that time. 1 population loss. Sorry, Leventa. And then killed one of Leventa's units. Sorry, Leventa. Sorry about that. Yeah, soothsaying before you settle seems like a great plan. Ah, I did not want to meet him. This is the type of stuff that you should absolutely avoid till next era, right? Like, we get era score for meeting him. If he's the last civ, we get even more. Like, you should shut down your scouts if you're good to go and, like, you don't have anything to do. Fortunately, it wasn't the final meet, so it's only 1 era score blunder, but still kind of annoying.
Behold the wonders of the heavens and earth. The clear...
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me. Shut it down. You won't fool me again. I will probably fool myself several more times before it's all done, though. Oh, that's right, dude. I forgot that was a quote. I forgot that was a quote. Holy. And just 1 tile there. Okay. I don't think I can beat China to the next one. Do I pass this? We refund 25% of the cost, so we actually enable him to get it right away, because this is only worth, what, 3 classic or medieval techs? Certainly we have some slots available, but we also have the ability to get them pretty much all ourselves. So I think I'm going to pass this guy. I think Hypatia might be next, which is why I'm thinking that way. Lock that in, but make more settlers. Maybe I want to make some haboobs down here. It feels like the storms go like up. Like we've started them here and they've all like gone that way, right? Which makes sense topographically. But maybe we'll make some haboobs down here. Yeah, we could do the volcano too, especially since like these tiles are how we get Petra. I was worried about tiles and then this happened and I'm like, all right, we're good. All right. I have nowhere. I have that scout is like flirting with that barbarian like it's going out of style. All right, shut it down. Shut it down. Stop making that same mistake thrice. That is factually correct, Great Toothless Landshark. That is factually correct. It's a really fun word, like plutonium. It's fun to say. Cool. 2 turns on the arrow, which means we don't have to settle this city right away because we're going to get era score for it anyways. So might as well just chill a sec. It's fine. That guy will be fine. Or gal. All right, 2 turns on the era. Last turn of the era. I'm scared to start those disasters. They could be disastrous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. I think it is this settle. As much as I don't really want it. All right. Into the medieval era we shall go. As our forests regrow. You unsubbed for that, Norm. Come now. That's silly. That's ludicrous. And I won't have it. You know what I will have? I will have you fine YouTubers over on my Twitch channel if you want to. You could come by. Stop in. Say hello. Twitch.tv/thegamemechanic. We'd love to see you in person on the internet. If not, no problem. We will see you here on the YouTubes in the next one. Hopefully you've been enjoying this game. I hope you're having fun watching me make foolish decisions about disasters. But I'm enjoying it immensely. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you the next time.